Well, this wasn't the most interesting week of college football. Yeah, there's only really two games that really interested me, and it was Oregon versus Washington and Miami versus North Carolina, and that wasn't even really a one-score game. Just not really much that I'm interested in here. Um, if you want me to do like a quick game review of another game, you can tell me. But this week I think we're just gonna go with Oregon Washington, and that's it. And then tomorrow we'll do Falcons, or yeah, we'll probably do the Falcons Commanders game review. Michael Penix Jr. throws late TD pass, leads lifts number 8 Washington to wow 36-33 win over number 7 Oregon. Before Rome Odunze left the room, he wanted to share a message about his Washington teammate that was sitting behind the microphones. So as you can see here, the main set of points was scored by Washington in the first quarter with 14. Then scored 8-7 and 7. Oregon scored 8-10, 8-7. So very close. Just the 14 points in the first quarter really helped Washington. You saw there was actually a lot of Oregon scoring outside the first quarter. 2 in the second quarter, and 1 in each of the third and fourth. But I mean, just TD. You can see all of these are touchdowns by Washington, while one of them is a field goal for Oregon, which is a big difference. That's a 4-point difference from a touchdown and a field goal. So, yeah. Let's go to the box score. Bo Nix, former Auburn Tiger, 33 of 44 for 337 yards, 2 touchdowns. Bucky Irving was great, 22 Ks for a buck 27 and a touchdown. Jordan James also had 11 carries, 63 yards and a touchdown. Just a really great overall offensive game from Oregon. Troy Franklin, 8 receptions, 154 yards and a touchdown. Tez Johnson, 7 for 71. Terrence Ferguson, 5 for 50. Defensively, they didn't have really a player with a ton of tackles. Had only 1 sack, only 4 tackles for loss. Only 3 pass defense. Just not a great game defensively. They did have an interception. That's true. They get an interception, but it doesn't say it goes for any yards. They can only really tackle them behind the line of scrimmage 5 times this entire game, and only knocked away 3 passes, which is not great for Oregon. I think that's a reason. They also missed a field goal. Oh yeah, they missed a field goal at the end of the game, I think. So yeah, those are some pretty big reasons on why Oregon lost this game. Michael Penix, 22 of 37. That means out of the 15 incompletions by Penix, only 3 of them were actually by the defender touching the ball. That's odd. 302 yards, 4 TDs, 1 interception. Only one back really got any carries, and that was Dylan Johnson. 20 for 100 and a touchdown. Rome Odunze had 8 for 128 and 2 touchdowns. Great game for him. Also for Jalen Polk, 6 receptions for 118 yards and a touchdown. And Giles Jackson, or Gillis, probably Giles, also had 6 receptions, 58 yards, and also had a touchdown. They only threw 5 different players. Wow. They also fumbled, so they threw a pick and fumbled. And they still managed to win. Okay. Edufon Olofosio had 11 total tackles, along with a second tackle for loss. They were similar to Oregon. Only 3 passes defensed, 1 sack and 4 tackles for loss, and no interceptions. So let me see if I can find some team stats. Third downs, Oregon was better. Both had way more third downs, but they didn't convert any of their 3 fourth down attempts. What else? Only 1 penalty in the... No, I'm stupid. Both teams had 5 penalties. Oregon had 4 more yards in total. Passing yards, they were pretty similar, but Oregon had 21 more. Rushing, Oregon did way better. I mean, honestly, looking at these stats, I think it's really just the turnovers. The 2 turnovers by Washington. Wait, what? No. I'm so okay. They had two turnovers, but they still managed to win. What I meant was turnover on downs. Fourth down efficiency, Washington converted two of their three. Um, Oregon converted zero of their three. And the missed field goal. So, yeah, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. But this video is not very long. Only 5 minutes. I'm going to talk about Brock Bowers' injury. So, first I thought it wouldn't be that bad. I was like, okay, he might miss, like, the Florida game. That might be it. He's going to miss 4 to 6 weeks, a.k.a. the rest of the season. Because even if he does come back after 4 weeks, we're probably not going to play him. So, yeah, Brock Bowers misses the rest of the regular season most likely. Which, honestly, like, it sucks. Like, I'd rather have him than not have him. We do have a few ranked games, but none of them are top 10. Who's Ole Miss's loss to? Their one loss is against Alabama, right? Alabama's pretty good. They barely beat LSU, barely beat Arkansas. They're all right. They put 73 on Mercer, but who wouldn't? They're a decent team. Ole Miss is definitely pretty good. Missouri, who we only beat by like 4 points last year. They're ranked 20th. They just beat Kentucky by 17. Lost LSU by 10. Beat Vandy by 17. Only beat Memphis. They're probably not very good. I just don't think Mizzou is very good. They had close games against MTSU and Memphis. Yeah, that should be a win even without Brock Bowers. I think Ole Miss should be a win too. And Tennessee's offense is terrible this season. I don't think Joe Milton's the guy. I mean, let's be honest. But they actually only have a 35% chance to lose right now. They only beat Texas A&M by 7. They crushed South Carolina and UTSA. Lost to Florida by 13. Destroyed Austin Peay. And destroyed Virginia. They're alright too. They're probably a little bit better than Missouri and maybe a little bit worse than Ole Miss. Yeah, probably a little bit worse than Ole Miss. So, if we... Georgia Tech, we're going to win. But I could see us dropping a game, but I don't think it will happen, even without... Oh, we ignored Florida. But, I think even without Brock Bowers, we should be fine with Oscar Delp. Our receivers have really stepped up this season. Ra Thomas, Rosemary Jackson, and, what's his name? Dominique Lovett. All great players for Georgia. And I think we should continue to see production from them, as well as Dijon Edwards, who's amazing, by the way. He's been great for us since he really started playing. Like McConkey, of course, is a good receiver, definitely. Very reliable. It sucks to not have Brock Bowers, but I don't think it'll be season-ending or anything. If you think we can't win a game without him, we will win at least 4 of these 5 games without him. I think we should win 6. Well, you said Georgia's schedule was a cupcake. We got 3 ranked teams in a row. If we win all 3 of these, it'll be great. Not just for our playoff chances, but for the haters to shut up. See you guys next time. Rise up, go Dogs.